Hello, and welcome to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Energy Coordinator Training Module. The training objectives for this module are to provide awareness of our environmental board policy and management system, to identify CMS utility conservation objectives, to know the role of the Energy Coordinator, to help you answer utility-related questions, to provide familiarity with our monthly graphs and charts, to highlight CMS utility conservation efforts, to provide sample conservation measures schools can use, and to give you contact information for CMS energy management. The Board of Education believes that Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools must be an effective steward of our natural resources. The Board hereby commits the district will continue and strengthen its efforts to operate in a manner that protects and conserves our air, water, and land resources, improves the environment, and promotes environmentally sound behavior. The objectives of Strategic Plan 2014 are as follows: reduce utility consumption by 20%, solid waste by 5%, and pollutants by 20%. To do this, we'll have to engage all stakeholders in the conservation of our resources. CMS uses over $25 million in utilities each year. This is approximately $3,000 per hour, 24/7, 365 days a year. We maintain over 1,400 accounts, and lights and HVAC are our largest energy draw. In the 2011-12 school year, we consumed 191 million kilowatt hours of electricity, 2.8 million therms of natural gas, for a total of approximately 931 billion BTU. This chart shows our 2014 energy target, along with the progress we've made. This graph shows our water usage targets. We haven't been quite as successful in lowering our water consumption, but we hope to still try and achieve our targets by the year 2014. We can do this with your help in reducing leaks. The role of the Energy Coordinator is as follows: to champion energy conservation, to know board policy and objectives related to energy, to speak at staff meetings on energy conservation, post energy charts and posters, conduct inspections and surveys and involve custodians, provide feedback and suggestions to the Energy Management Office, remind staff to conserve utilities, promote energy conservation training and contests, and host or encourage students to form energy clubs. Energy conservation at CMS. These are some of the district-wide efforts that we use to save energy. Energy management staff visits schools and provides assistance as needed. We try and involve staff, teachers, and students in energy conservation by conducting surveys, looking for opportunities, by optimizing air conditioning systems through retro-commissioning, auditing, and equipment operation on off hours, by replacing inefficient lighting with more efficient ones, by replacing old HVAC chillers and equipment with more efficient ones, the 4-day work week during the summer break, automatically shutting down computers overnight, Energy Star rated equipment in new kitchen installations, installing vending misers on vending machines, solar projects, and much, much more. Now we're going to cover some definitions so that you can understand the reports that we're about to see. A BTU is the amount of energy it takes to raise 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit. A kitchen match produces approximately 1 BTU. An MBTU is equal to 1 million BTUs. When we're talking natural gas, the unit of measure is therms. A therm is equal to 100,000 BTUs. For electricity use, we use kWh. 1,000 watts over 1 hour period is equal to 1 kWh. The watt is equal to the rate of work done when 1 ampere of current flows through a potential difference of 1 volt. A 60 watt light bulb that stays on for 100 hours would use 6 kWh of electrical energy, and a kWh is equal to 3,400 BTUs, or 3.6 million joules. We convert natural gas in therms and electrical energy use in kWh to MBTU and add them together to get the total energy use. For water, the unit of measure is CCF, or 100 cubic feet, and 100 cubic feet is equal to 748 gallons. Now we're going to go over how to read energy reports and charts. Here you see a typical monthly total energy use chart. It shows the combined electrical and natural gas use for your school in MBTUs. The green line represents the current year's worth of energy usage versus the previous year, which is in red. So you can use this graph to see a year's worth of energy data, to compare year-to-year use, and to look for trends, either increasing or decreasing. This report shows you the energy use change for the current month. You'll receive this every month along with the energy newsletter. It shows your electrical consumption in kWh, your natural gas use in therms, and your combined energy in MBTUs. And you can compare this with last year's use at the same time. This report here you'll also receive on the monthly basis. It's the Energy Star Rating Report. This report is used to rate the energy performance of CMS schools. Energy Star normalizes for weather, size of the facility, and a score of 75 means that the school is more efficient than 75% of the schools in the nation. Our Energy Star schools have a score of 75 or higher. The higher the score, the better. This is a typical water use report you'll receive monthly, and it shows the schools along with the consumption on the monthly basis in CCF. Use this graph to see monthly water consumption, compare your school's use with others, and to look for trends either increasing or decreasing on the month-to-month basis. This is a water use per student report, which you will also receive monthly. This is a great tool to compare your school with others on a per student basis. Now we're going to go over some conservation achievements. CMS conservation recognition includes, but is not limited to, achieving Energy Star Partner, achieving National Energy Star Leader, Energy Star labeling over 56 schools, and Duke Energy Power Partner of the Year. For efforts including but not limited to cost avoidance of over $22 million since 2008, reducing of 11,000 metric tons of CO2, and benchmarking our performance using the EPA's Energy Star program, updating buildings with building management systems to optimize our HVAC systems, and updating lighting systems to more efficient ones, and cleaning our HVAC systems for a more efficient operation. So how can your school help? Here are some examples. Remove personal appliances such as lamps, refrigerators, coffee makers, microwaves, etc. per board policy. Check your equipment rooms, storage rooms, and custodial closets for lights being left on. Report exterior lights that are on during the day. Turn off TVs, radios, and unplug them when they're not in use. If your school has mobiles, check that the cooling set point is 74 degrees and the heating set point is 70. Use blinds to control light and heat entering classrooms. Report leaking, dripping faucets. Check and report any hose bibs that are leaking or dripping on the outside. Check for and report stuck flush valves in toilets and urinals. Turn off the lights when you leave a room and don't rely on the occupancy sensors. Wait for students to arrive to turn on lights in large rooms such as cafeterias and gyms. When possible, switch off half the lights in the room. Check the computers are shutting down daily. Turn off copy machines, etc. at the end of the day. Turn off smart boards if they're not going to be used within 40 minutes. Unplug copy machines, microwaves, etc. on the weekends. and know when your HVAC system is supposed to go into unoccupied mode. For more information, contact the CMS Energy Manager, Ed Taveras, at 980-722-0374 or ed.taveras@cms.k12.nc.us. And thank you for attending this module.